Hi, this is Anne. Today we're recording the third episode in our mini-series, Savage Self-Awareness, the ways we numb out. So today we're going to talk about TV and streaming and how that ends up being the endless distraction loop. So tell me if this sounds familiar. You sit down for just one episode. Suddenly it's 3 a.m. You've got chip crumbs in your bra and you've aged an entire Netflix season. Streaming is the ultimate escape hatch. Safe, predictable, and way less messy than dealing with our own lives. But here's the savage truth. While we're binging other people's stories, we're ignoring our own. Those cliffhangers we chase on TV, we've got plenty of our own cliffhangers we're too scared to face. Today, we're talking about the way we hide in fictional worlds because reality feels a little too real. And the question is, whose life are you watching because you're avoiding living your own? TV and just any of the distractions that you get while you're sitting in front of the TV, what a waste of time. For everyone that sits at home and thinks about what they're going to watch next, what we're going to binge next, and come home from work and sit down in front of the TV and turn it on, and then that's your evening, understand that that's not really living life. That's just an absolute way to avoid your life and numb out. Absolutely, again, totally great. Not coming from a place of judgment, coming from a place of just savage self-awareness, because I think it's really important to be self-aware about things. And then if you decide you want to do that, excellent. If I've had a day and all I want to do is not think about anything, I also will go home and just turn on the TV if that resonates for me. But the problem with doing it every single day is you're not really living life. You're going to a job, most likely that you're not happy with. You, deal with whatever shitty circumstances happen to you all day. Then you go home and plug into something that's actually not real life and wonder why you've wasted however many hours watching TV. Generally speaking, we don't make good food choices when we're numbing out in front of the TV. So the whole Cheetos on the front of your shirt, crumbs in your bra shit, that's real accurate stuff. The other thing I'm going to say about TV, which I feel like may or may not be a popular thing, comes with the Cheetos in the bra. If you're eating in your bed, fucking stop doing that. You're literally shooting yourself in the fucking face by doing that. And I say that with love to you, my friend who I'm sitting across from. I'm not going to mention any names, but that's terrible. Bedrooms are for fucking and for sleeping, and that is it. Really think about that in your life. If you're doing that, think about how good you feel after you get out of bed and you're cleaning up dishes out of your bedroom. Just feel that. Be willing to feel, I just wasted 4 hours in front of a TV with food. Feel what that feels like. Get curious about it. If you like that feeling, keep doing that. If you don't, fucking stop it. Stop it. I think the TV thing is savage because I don't think people really realize. They say, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Okay, let's do a little bit of a savage self-awareness inventory. Put a journal or a notepad on your coffee table and just for one simple week, write down the different TV that you watched and be very honest with yourself. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't make excuses. And for that week, don't change any of your behaviors, right? Because that's part of the thing. Is like when someone tells you something, then you quickly change your behaviors so that you have an easier number to digest at the end of the week. Don't do that. Do exactly what your normal habits are and write down on that pad of paper that's on your coffee table exactly how much TV you watch. And if it's 4 hours, if it's 6 hours, if it's 30 minutes, it doesn't matter what it is. And then total that up at the end of the week. And then just do a little analysis because I think most of you are going to be disgusted. When I get self-aware with myself about what I'm doing, same, right? Again, I'm not coming from a place of judgment. This is a pro tip of how do you want to make your life better? Well, you can't change anything if you're not even aware that you're doing it. So being able to really say, okay, how many hours of my life went down the drain this week so that I could watch stupid shit like Love Island. I'm not picking on Love Island. I don't even know what the hell it is. I see it on my Peacock, on my Peacock feed. But just get really real about that. What portion of your life is not happening so that you can watch other people live their lives? Be very honest with yourself about that. I think what you'll find at the end of your week is an obscene amount of hours that got wasted of your life that didn't make you feel good, that added zero value, what could you be replacing that time with? That's part of the challenge that I put out to you is what could you replace the time that you're spending in front of the TV? What could you replace that with that would actually be something that makes you feel good, would better your life? Any of the things, it doesn't matter. I'm not suggesting everyone sell their TV and never turn on the TV anymore. Just suggesting you maybe just be more aware of what that looks like. And that's all I'm going to say about that.